Hey everyone, just wanted to do a quick pond update. I did have a little bit of time to work on things today. So I went to Home Depot and I got a food grade storage container. I think that one's like 7 gallons, but that's all I really need for a pond of this size. And then I ended up, instead of doing like the pea gravel, I got the lava rock. And the reason why I chose lava rock over pea gravel is because, one, I could not lift the bag of pea gravel because I'm very weak. And two, I thought the lava stone would actually be better for building up the beneficial bacteria because it's more porous and it has more surface area. And if you look, I think it's Eco-Complete for aquarium substrate. All that is just lava stone. So I thought that would be a good option over the pea gravel, but the pea gravel works too. It's just because I'm weak and that's all I could lift. And then, so yeah. I also got some bags of topsoil. It was only like $3 per bag, so I just grabbed 2 of them. Like I said, I'm pretty weak, and if I was stronger and had more money, I would probably have got like a lot more bags of that, but I'm just gonna do like 2 bags at a time because that's how much it covers there in that little corner. So I want to build up the soil all the way around the pond and start growing stuff on the outside of the pond. I was thinking maybe to build like a little retaining wall right there, or just fence that area off so that it's clearer, just because it's going to take a lot longer for me to finish all the way down there how I want to do it, my vision. So I was thinking to just kind of fence that part off for now, just so that when I bring Panini and Bubbles out here, they'll just be staying in this area. What else did I get? So I got the soil. I planted a little patch of wheatgrass over there. It's probably gonna die, but you know, everything's just kind of an experiment, so that's okay if it does. Probably gonna plant some like different grass around the pond because frogs and turtles really like to hide in grassy areas. So I was thinking about just doing like maybe some lemongrass, because I think lemongrass is safe for turtles, frogs, and guinea pigs. Not planning on having the guinea pigs like around the pond, but if I end up enclosing this whole area, they'll have access to the pond as well. And guinea pigs can swim, even though you shouldn't make them swim, but if they fall in, as long as they have ways, like I'm going to make sure there's lots of ways for, of course, Panini and the turtle to get in and out, so if that happens, they'll be able to get out too. Anyway, not going to be doing that anytime soon. So I also got this canna lily because that was pretty much the only bog pond water plant that they had at Home Depot. Very slim options there, especially since I live in Arizona, even more limited in my options. So that's kind of all they had. So I'm thinking for the rest of my pond plants, I'll probably have to get those online, which is fine. I was thinking about also going to Lowe's, but Lowe's is a bit farther away, and I figure at that point I might as well just order them offline. So yep, I got that, and I got I got 2 of those pond plant baskets because there was only 2 left, and they were only like $5 each, and I really like those because it's easy if I want to move the plant around, and it's just more convenient right now. So I might divide this plant up because there's 3 stalks there and put one over here and one over there. I don't know yet. But yeah, that's my little progress that I did today. It was a lot of fun for me. The filter just turned off because my solar panel is partially in the shade, and I really need to get a battery backup so that it continues to run even when it's not in full sunlight, because this is something that's going to have to run all night. It's especially important in the summertime now that it's already going to be 110 degrees this upcoming week, so I really need to get that battery back up and see how much it is. I feel like it's only like 65 bucks or something, which is kind of a lot of money for a budget person like me, for a person who doesn't have a lot of money, but it's a necessity in my opinion, so I might need to just splurge on that. Some other things I need to get are just more river rock. I'd really actually like to get a better pump, even though that one does a pretty good job, so I might have to just make do with that one. But eventually I want to upgrade that pump. I do have some pond stones coming, another little solar powered aeration. It comes with 2 stones because I need to add aeration in the water. That'll just help with, you know, keeping the water cooler in the summer. What I'm also doing right now is I'm just taking the hose every day and spraying it like a shower, because that also helps keep it a little bit cooler. I have lots of guppies in here. They actually had babies, so I have baby guppies. They seem to be doing really well. They eat all the mosquito larvae and whatever other larvae is in here. As you can see, I don't have like anything flying above the pond. There's no mosquitoes. I have 0 issues with mosquitoes because they eat all the larvae. There's so many of them in there now because they're having babies. So I am happy that I decided to put them in there. Yeah, anyway, so that's my progress. And I'm pretty excited that I was able to do something with it today. I'll list everything that I got at Home Depot so that you guys can see like prices and everything. I'll put that into the description for you guys, because that filter with the pump really is inexpensive. I mean, granted, I don't have the actual bog plants yet. I'll show you guys how full it is too. I might actually need to get another bag of lava stone, but it looks like this up top. And I just found a little bit of PVC pipe and I shoved that tubing all the way down, because this tubing is really flexible. So I found like a harder little piece of plastic that it could slide into. That way it didn't get crushed by all the lava rock and it goes to the bottom. So all that water my video got cut off, but what I was gonna say is all that water feeds to the bottom and then it rises up to the top and the clean water goes out. So I'm probably gonna add a little bit more lava stone just so that it comes up a little bit more. And then another thing I'll probably add is like the God, I can't remember what it's called, but basically if your pond pump stops, to prevent the water from backflowing into the, I think it's called a check valve, I don't know, don't quote me on that, I can't remember, but it's basically just a pipe that goes down, and when that starts, well, water levels start to go down, it pulls it into there instead of having it all backflow, so it stops that from the suction from happening and going backwards. But yeah, I need to put the actual bog plants up here, and we'll be in business with that pump, and then that will be a really important that's a really important thing once I get the filtration under control, because then this water will start clearing up and we're one step closer to being able to have panini and bubbles out here. That's the goal. So we'll see, maybe by fall we'll be in business all the way. We'll have everything finished. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned, I guess, because I'm gonna definitely film when I Bubbles' first time out here and Panini's first time out here. I think they're really gonna love it. Of course I can't keep them out here all summer because it's way too hot, but I can bring them out in the cooler seasons. Another thing that I want to add is the shade. I think I am just gonna go ahead and shade this whole part in. I got some like toppers that are like those, the toppers that go on those cinder blocks, and I was thinking about just sandwiching in my canopy. I'm not sure how I want to do that yet because I have to factor in rain and a lot of different things to consider because I still want sunlight to come through. So I got to make sure it's something that's not completely blocking out the sun. So yeah, I'm gonna figure that out eventually, but I just wanted to give you guys an update and show you the progress. I will see you in the next one. Bye.